Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look into the week ahead to see what messages need to come through for you guys, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days, the week ahead. What are the messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? Show me clearly. Messages for Taurus for the next week. Whoa, okay. Break the chain and unbound. Ooh. And deep replenishment at the bottom. Retreat, rest, and be held. Okay, so this week ahead, you guys are really needing to replenish yourself. You need to take it easy because you know what? You are breaking the fucking chain. You are unbound from some sort of situation in your life that is not good. Let me read this real quick. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. Okay. And unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So, oh, wow. This week it is all about fulfilling karma, doing your little soul duty, learning your fucking lessons, breaking the fucking patterns, especially ancestral patterns or, generational curses, you might call it. You are healing a lot this week and you're rewriting the future. Moving forward, things are never going to be the same. Yeah, so releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Like, the situations that you may have found yourself in, certain patterns, certain relationships you were attracting, mindsets, beliefs, that kind of shit could have been going on your whole life. You may have witnessed that in your parental figures, in your relationships, in your friendship, and this may have been something that your soul, if you believe in past lives, this may have been something that you had struggled with in a past life or in your previous life that you lived, and this life that you're living right here, right now, and right here, right now, you're becoming aware of these cycles. And by you becoming aware of these cycles, you are unlearning, you are healing, and you are growing, and you are doing differently, which is now changing the future. So this is a huge fucking deal this week. This week, you guys are unbound from something in your life that was keeping you stuck. You've gotten illumination, you've gotten clarity on it. There's completion of a major karmic cycle. Point blank, you breaking the chain. Wow, this is intense, you guys. This is intense, and that's why you really need some deep ass replenishment. Okay, you need a retreat. You need a break. You need to decompress because you're going through a lot of shit. All right, Taurus. Let me grab a couple of animal oracle messages to go along with this, and then we'll pull some tarot. For Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus. What else do they need to know for the week ahead? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week? Yeah, you're free from something. It's a big sigh of relief. It's it's crazy. All right, we have okay. Wow, those cards, that was an accident. That's why it took me by surprise. I was like, whoa, what? All right, so we have the bat coming out. Very fucking fitting. The elk and the horse. Earth, energy, and air. So, the horse actually talks about freedom. So you are fucking free, Taurus. Can I get an amen? You are free. The bat, this is all about change, transformation, letting go of the past, breaking cycles, learning lessons. It is transformation, and it's uncomfortable, and it's scary. But something in your life is coming to an end here. You are accepting it, though. You are not resisting the change. You are probably initializing this change or this end in some sort of way. It is requiring you to be brave, requiring you to be strong, requiring you to be certain within yourself, all right, to know your worth, to know your value, and wow, yeah, you're freeing yourself from something. The horse, you want freedom, you want to feel free, you want to be able to expand, to explore, to live your fucking life on your own terms. And your intuition, especially this week, it's highlighted as hell. Your intuition is on point, and you are getting this feeling that you really need to trust. You really need to follow whatever it is that your intuition's picking up on. Listen to it, okay? It is helping you. Your higher self is guiding you as you are breaking through these change, as you are becoming unbound from these toxic relationships, mindsets, beliefs, habits, cycles, environments, endeavors, whatever the fuck, that is not serving your highest good. You got to cut it out, and you know that. You know you have to. So that's exactly what's happening this week. It is intense, you guys. It is intense. You may also have Aries placements in your chart, just because Aries had kind of similar messages, because they were going through some changes, and it looks like they were releasing themselves from something. And that's what I've noticed. That's what I really have noticed in these last, even in the March readings that I did, the monthlies, I've noticed for a lot of zodiac signs, I don't know if it's because it's Pisces season and it's the end of the zodiac year and we're about to start the new year, the new zodiac year, right? So endings and new beginnings. So I don't know if that's just collectively what we're all going through. But I definitely am noticing a theme, but different ways of handling it in the readings, I would say. So, messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days? What's going on for Taurus for the next 7 days? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead? You may be a Taurus Moon or Taurus Sun, just because the Alec, is your name Alec or Alex? I don't know. The elk, there's a sun in this card, and then in the bat and unbound we have the moon. So you may be a Taurus Moon. We actually have moon coming out twice here, or 3 times with the horse, the little crescent moon. So you may actually be a Taurus Moon or a Taurus Sun. But this is, like I said, this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So just got a little distracted, you guys. Messages for Taurus for the week ahead. One more shuffle, thank you. All right, let's see. Messages for Taurus. I feel heavy. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Along with the Three of Wands reversed. You're putting an end to something. Two of Swords. The choice. Okay. 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Oh, wow. I'm picking up on this independent energy from you, Taurus. Really putting yourself first. We have the 3 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and 5 of Cups, and Page of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay, Taurus. So, I'm seeing this week you have a big old choice to make. And this choice is about putting yourself first. And by putting yourself first, you're also putting an end to something in your life that has been taking away from you. It's been keeping you stuck. It's been keeping you in this limbo, and it's not been good for you. And I see here with the Wheel of Fortune reverse and the 3 of Wands reverse, a cycle's done. It's over. A door is shut. A door is closed. It's locked. You can never open it again. And it's all because of this choice that you're making here with the 2 of Swords. Now, this choice, it is emotional. It is heartbreaking for some. You're experiencing some sort of sadness or loss, or, it's definitely an emotional time for you. And that makes sense why I'm picking up on this heaviness in the chest. I just need to be taking some deep breaths. Ooh, you guys, holy shit. It feels emotional. Okay, so you might be really going through some emotional things right now. Maybe a very testing time. Feels very karmic, I would say. And what else is pretty interesting here is that we have the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. This is a very independent energy. This is all about that solo, dolo, independent, happiness and joy and confidence coming from within you, your own stability coming from within you. And so some of you, I'm kind of picking up on the energy of separation or calling something quits or putting an end to, I feel for some of you, and obviously this won't apply for everyone, but for some of you, we even have the Hierophant below these cards that were at the bottom. For some of you, you are breaking up with someone. I'm really picking up on that energy for a group. Not going to apply for everyone, of course. 6 of Pentacles reversed underneath the Hierophant. Really realizing how unrequited a situation, a relationship, partnership is. And you know, it's something that you've been committed to for quite some time. I would say here with the Hierophant, for some, this is someone that you are either married with, or, you know, you could even be just like a legally common law. If you live with this person, you've lived with them for a certain amount of time, right? Technically, it's like common law, whatever. But with this Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, you're protecting your independence and you're protecting your needs and what you want, what you desire. You're standing your ground, and by you standing your ground, it's like it puts something to an end, or like you're seeing something for what it truly is, and it's heavy, it's heartbreaking, it's very disappointing, because you had hoped for something different. You had hoped for a different outcome. It looks like if you're dealing with another person, it does look like you and them are on completely different levels, different pages in life. Like, no tea, no shade. Like, with peace and love, y'all are just not on the same wavelength anymore. You guys aren't on the same, I feel like there's this energy of outgrowing someone. And, like, you just don't align with this individual anymore. And, yeah, it's just pretty sucky. Let's say that perhaps some of you have already broken away from this person. They are definitely keeping tabs on you. If you have recently gone through this ending, I would say that they're keeping tabs on you with that Page of Swords, right? Taking a little lurking on the social media here and there, asking about you, thinking about you, even possibly getting readings on you, that kind of stuff. But I really am picking up, like, you made the decision to put yourself first, and that basically ended things. Because I almost feel like, because we had that Six of Pentacles reverse indicating that something about this situation was unrequited, instead of meeting each other in the middle, it's like you constantly were always going to them, or like, you know, giving to them, right? You're over here, they're over here, and you would always go to them, you'd always go to them, you'd always go to them, but they would never go to you, or they would never meet you in the middle. You'd be like, meet me in the middle, and they're like, no, you come to me, right? But then it's like, if you're like, you come to me, they're like, no, I'm gonna stay right here. And so you decided, well, fine, I'm going to stay here because you're not even willing to meet me in the middle. And so now y'all are like on two opposite ends, if I can speak. You get me? That's the energy I'm feeling from this. And so it's heartbreaking, it's devastating, because you had thought that this person would have stepped up, would have fought for you, would have like tried to make things work, and it's just like, it's not. And so you are really seeing the reality of the situation, and it's sucky and it's emotional and it's heartbreaking, but I feel as if you are really learning to put yourself first. And as you do put yourself first, that's where you really start to find that independence and that confidence and your strength. And you're realizing that, fuck, I'm free from this and I don't have to put up with this shit anymore. And I shouldn't be begging for, you know, the bare minimum or whatever. Like, you know, you're really learning your worth. You're really learning your value. And yeah, that's the energy I'm feeling from you guys. So we'll do a little bit of clarifying, nothing too crazy, because these are your weekly reads. So I don't want to spend too much time getting sucked into this. But let's take a look into I want to take a look into the Nine of Pentacles, see what you need to focus on. The Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, because I don't want to look into any of this Five of Cups, Three of Swords, or we already know what that's talking about. We don't need any more clarification. Let's get some clarity on this Nine of Pentacles, which the little affirmation at the bottom of the card says, I take my time I need to nurture myself, which is what this said at the bottom of my Work Your Light Oracle, which is deep replenishment, retreat, and rest, behold, right? So you really are needing this energy, all right? The Nine of Pentacles for Taurus, Summonizing Venus for the week ahead. Target the Nine of Pentacles for Taurus, Summonizing Venus for the week ahead. Show me clearly. Nine of Pentacles for Taurus, Summonizing Venus for this upcoming week. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. I'm getting very, like, stuffed up, kind of congested all of a sudden, so please bear with me. And the Three of Pentacles. Anything else about the Ace of Pentacles? Anything else regarding the Nine of Pentacles for Taurus? Thank you. Six of Swords reverse. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups, and the Prince of Wands. Yeah, see, there's definitely movement, and some of you are really leaving behind a situation, calling it quits, and that's where, like, this change happens or comes from, like the decision with that Two of Swords to call it quits or to leave this behind. You've gotten clarity You've gotten clarity on the situation. Like I said, with the Three of Swords, you're seeing things exactly as they are. And you have this clear perspective of what it is that you do want. And you're going to slowly get there with baby steps. Ace of Pentacles, right? So Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Definitely new energy for you guys this week. New mindsets, new ideas. And taking the action and making changes and acting on them. Like slow changes, though. This is like something that you have been probably already investing into, so it's just like continually keep working towards this goal, or keep all of a sudden, like, I don't know why the fuck I'm struggling with speaking in your reading, but it's very annoying. Like, fuck you guys. maybe it's your energy this week. It's like maybe you are struggling, you're getting tongue-tied, maybe you're feeling a bit cloudy in your thoughts, but even if you are, expect to see some changes in that. Ace of Swords, you'll be able to speak clearly and say what's on your mind. But yeah, for some reason, all of a sudden I'm feeling like fuzzy brain, like it's got me a little fucked up, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you're realizing what you want, and we do have the Six of Swords reverse, so this is bringing up this situation that you walked away from, or that you are walking away from. We'll have to see what that's about. Now, for some of you, there could be if let's say that you and another person had a fallout, they're not meeting you in the middle, energy's unrequited. Six of Swords reversed with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Perhaps there could be effort put towards this, but it feels very slow. Like, if you and whoever you're dealing with decide mutually to work this out, it has to be equal energy. It cannot be one-sided. Otherwise, it's just done. It's over and done with. So if you want to work this out, if you and this person need to work it out, if you and this person decide to work it out, it has to be equal, right? It has to be an equal partnership. And I think you're very clear with that. And that could be what that Queen of Swords is talking about. You guys really staying firm to your boundaries and your values and what you will and will not tolerate moving forward. You're like, listen, we're either going to break this chain and do healing and work together and become stronger, or I'm going to break this chain and break the fuck away from you. Okay? Like, you know? So with that Queen of Swords, like, stand your fucking ground, Taurus. Know your worth. Know your value. And you're not afraid to walk away. I've done it before, right? You've done it before. You're not afraid to walk away and leave this behind if you have to. So it's like, if you want to fight for me, you better fucking show up. Otherwise, I'm gone. You know? Know your worth, know your value. But like I said, you and this person may not be on the same frequency anymore. Like, again, I was picking up on the energy where you may have like outgrown this person, or like, again, you guys are just at two different stages in your life, and you both have different wants and desires. So yeah, I feel like there's just like a immaturity level that's different just between the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. Like, this could be someone who's younger than you, you're dealing with someone younger than you, or again, they're just like not on the same maturity level as you. I don't know. I don't really want to look into any of this now. It's like, I want like a little bit of an outcome where like, what can Taurus expect? And then we're going to wrap this up because I don't really feel like looking into the rest, to be honest. All right. So what can Taurus expect moving forward from this situation? Based on current timelines, of course, you got your free will and all of that. But what can Taurus expect moving forward from this? With the clarity they have now, and the strength, and after taking some time to go inward, or like, you know, recalibrate, get back your strength, your energy, your mojo, what can Taurus expect moving forward from this? What can Taurus expect moving forward from this? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Taurus? What can Taurus expect moving forward? We have the Page of Wands reverse, the Two of Swords reverse. Deck is upside down, so I will flip that. But again, there is like, your mind is made up. Let me just talk about this and then we'll pull some more. Moving forward, your mind's made up. Like, you're not about that inconsistent, wishy-washy, in and out energy. Because this is total flaky energy. Like, you could have been dealing with someone who's very inconsistent with the effort that they were giving you. Like, one day they would show up as a king instead of a page of swords. We don't have the king out here, but sometimes they would show up as the king of swords, and they would match your energy, and you guys would be like perfect pair, understanding one another, power team. And then other days they'd show up as this page, and you're like, what the hell? Like, what happened to the king you were, you know? And so it was just very like inconsistent, and you're tired of dealing with that inconsistent energy. So you're making it clear. It's like, what's that saying? Show up or ship out, or like, shit, I don't know what that, shape up, or I don't know, I can't remember the saying, never mind. Alright, what can Taurus expect? Alchemist, okay, I feel like you guys, I feel like that really, I mean, we had the Alchemist reverse, Ace of Wands reverse coming out, but I feel like I wasn't ready, so I will put these back, but if they're meant to come out, they fucking will, and it's shown before when that's happened. It's like a card that comes out, I put it back in, and it keeps coming out. I was like, alright, you know it's meant to be. Alright, is there anything else Taurus can expect moving forward from this? What can they expect based off current timelines? Okay, the Star and the Lovers. Alright, let me get one more. Give me one more for Taurus. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Five of Cups reverse. So yeah, definitely not as emotional. This is like a rocky moment, but you will get past this. Yeah, underneath the Five of Cups reverse, the Three of Swords, the Hangman, looking at it from a different perspective. Okay, so it feels like you bounce back from this. Whatever this is talking about, you'll get back your strength very quickly. You just need to retreat, take some time out, recalibrate. But based off current timelines and the energy I'm picking up on, we have the Star, the Lovers, and the Four of Pentacles. Does look like you could still be holding on to this. Like, you're stating your intentions, you're stating your values and your boundaries, and you're like, okay, if you want to work on this, fine, but things have to change. You have these hopes and desires, and you do see the potential in this partnership, in this relationship. I almost want to tell you, and you can tell me go fuck off, but I kind of want to tell you to put like a certain amount of time limit on this, because sticking around waiting and hoping for someone to change, just something to think about, because you may look back at how things used to be, how great it was, or you see the potential in this person of how they could become, or how the relationship could be down the line because of how it used to be, and you're like, I want it to go back to how it used to be, but you know, people change, and I feel like in a way you're holding on to the potential of what this could be instead of looking at what it is. Now, I'm not saying that they can't change, because if they want to, then they better fucking show up, right? And there's the possibility, but they have to step up. But that is out of your control. No matter how bad you may want to fight for this. If it is not a two-way street, then it's just going to be the same old shit. It's going to be the same patterns, Taurus. So something needs to change, or this whole situation will change, okay? There is this sense of healing. There is also this sense of having hope about this connection, about this partnership. But it kind of feels like a flip of a coin. It's 50-50. It's like it can work, but it also can fail. So it really depends on the effort, and not only you, but the other person or whoever else is involved. Like, it has to be mutual. It has to be like an equal partnership. So, Taurus, I'm going to leave that there. We have Aquarius energy as well as Gemini, so it could be connecting with one of those zodiac signs, but I'm going to leave your reading here. It was very intense. My words were all fucked up, but got the messages out, so that's what matters. If you resonated and found this helpful or insightful, let me know in the comments below. If you want to follow me over on my other social media, I do have Instagram and TikTok. You can find me over there at Jadestone Tarot, and I will let you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.